Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of mini trainings on manifestation and law of attraction, which is called Vibe High Fridays with Irina, where I tune in every week and share some tips, some tools on different topics related to law of attraction and manifestation and how we can start manifesting consciously and create what we desire rather than just complaining and saying, okay, the life just happening to me. And I just would love to invite you to start thinking that life is happening with you and through you and for you. And that's exactly what we are doing this mini trainings about. And today we are talking about wealthy ways, golden days. And let me ask you a very simple question. What if your wealth wasn't waiting on the paycheck, but this is your permission slip you haven't written yet? What if that golden days weren't something you dreamed about, but something you stepped into starting today? And today, exactly this is what we are going to unfold for this conversation because everything starts from you. Everything starts from your mindset. Everything starts from the way you look at things because the way we look at things are different for every one of us. And that's why the reality is mirroring what we are thinking, what we are believing in, and how we are navigating through our life experiences. And the first and foremost thing is to ask yourself, what do you consider golden day? What does that golden day mean to you, right? Because for everybody it's something different. For somebody it could be just having the relaxation time, maybe get away with the family, with the loved ones, and just having that quality time with people that mean the world to you. For somebody, golden day could be some success at whatever you are working on and creating that beautiful abundance in that area. Whatever it is for you, I am inviting you to ponder upon what does the golden day mean to you, right? And once you understand what it is, then the great question is, what do I have to do in order to have to live that golden day, right? And it all starts from, how do I want to show up in this life today, right? And the way you are showing up is actually what you attract in your life. Because remember, we do not attract what we want, we attract who we are. And that's exactly how the game of life is played. So if we are talking about money and abundance, the first thing you want to ask, how do I perceive money? If I perceive money as something is difficult for me, as something that I constantly struggle with, is something that is never enough, the more you entertain that perception in your mind, the more you're going to see the proof that yes, money is hard. Yes, you never have enough. Yes, it's something that you constantly struggle with. So, my invitation to you is to journal today. Journal today. What if you had the money that you are inviting into your life? What if you had this abundance in your bank account? What would it change for you? How would you show up? How would you think as that person who has the wealth that they desire? How would you act? What would you do? Would you be contributing more? Would you be investing into the projects that mean something to you? Would you just go and travel? Whatever it is, the first thing is having that crystal clear vision. What exactly do I want to live the lifestyle like, right? What do I want to do with this money? Because just to crave more money is not enough. Now you want to really understand, what do I want to do? Why do I want to have more money, right? So we all have the different ways of thinking, what do we want money for? And the more we ponder, the more we are questioning ourselves, the more we tap into that wisdom of, okay, now I have that abundance. How am I showing up? Because the way our energy works, we do not have to have the money in order to experience a certain way, in order to feel certain way, in order to show up in the world in a certain way. Because remember, our energy is going to pull everything in the physical reality. And when I talk about the energy, as I mentioned before, our energy is, our words are energy, our thoughts are energy, our feelings are energy, our actions are energy. So once we understand that, we become more and more mindful of the energies that we are using and what exactly we are calling in, the more intentional we become, the more we are going to see how our reality reflects of everything what's inside of us, what we believe. That's exactly what we start receiving. And that's why I would love you to use the tool that just sit down and journal, and journal, if money were there here today, how would I show up? What exactly would I do? What that wealthy way for me looks like? Claim that identity, because in order for you to become who you want to become, you want to practice and understand who is that person. Because if you start observing the wealthy people, they think differently, they act differently, they show up in the world differently, and that is the energy that you would like to connect, you would like to replicate, in order to receive that golden day for yourself when wealth is here. And for that, there are different practices, there are different tools, and everything starts from just clear question to yourself. If I had that wealth right now, what exactly the typical day would look like today for me? How would I wake up in the morning? What I would be doing? What time would I wake up? Right? What is my lifestyle for the day? What do I do? What I'm involved with? What kind of people are around me, surrounding me, right? What kind of meals I'm eating? And you can get into the details, because remember, our mind does not distinguish between the real and imaginary. Because if we take ourselves into any painful experience that we had, maybe when we fell down, or maybe when somebody hurt us, we start feeling that in our physiology, like our heart starts pumping faster, we can get our palms sweat. So we start to experience these physical symptoms in reality, although this is not the reality that we are living today. That's exactly how our mind connects. And that's exactly why we want to be more mindful of the feelings that we are putting together with our thoughts and the experiences that we are reliving. That's why everything makes sense. That's why everything is does matter. And that's my invitation today. Start living the life that you desire today, and start already imagining these experiences, because imagination is one of the mental faculties that we are not using enough in order to manifest the reality that we desire. Remember, we are constantly manifesting. With every breath that we are taking, we are manifesting. And to understand better, because majority of the people manifest more worries, more self-doubt, more fear, and that's how everything is showing up for them in the life. And today I would love to invite each one of you to attend this amazing masterclass series, where we talk about how do we tap into that abundance mindset and create the overflow of cash, because it's possible for everybody. It's not for the chosen one, it's for each one of us. Just because we are living and breathing, we can have anything what we desire. Yes, we have to put the work in, because nothing happens for nothing, right? If you do not do anything, you're still experiencing the same life. So to change your results in life, you want to change your mindset, and everything starts from your thoughts. And that's why it's important to tune in to this amazing masterclass series, where I'm bringing the amazing experts with their tools and tips, with their free gifts, so you can understand on a different level how you can create that abundance in your life, and how there are many wealthy ways to create your golden days in life. Thank you so much for tuning in and waiting you for that masterclass, and be a part of it. Participate, play fully out, and you'll see how your life is going to take a different shape. Thanks so much, and see you on the next episode.